Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the show where we delve into the fascinating lives and works of psychology's most influential minds. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to explore the remarkable life and legacy of Albert Ellis, a pioneer in the field of cognitive behavioral therapy. Albert Ellis was born on September 27, 1913, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to a family of modest means. His childhood was marked by a series of challenges, including a father who was often absent and a mother who struggled with mental health issues. Despite these difficulties, Ellis's natural curiosity and love of learning drove him to excel academically, and he went on to study business at the City College of New York. However, it wasn't until Ellis underwent psychoanalysis in his mid-20s that he discovered his true passion for psychology. He became fascinated by the works of Sigmund Freud and Alfred Adler, and he soon decided to pursue a career in the field. Ellis went on to earn his master's degree in clinical psychology from Columbia University and later earn his PhD in psychology from Teachers College, Columbia University. Ellis's early work as a psychologist was heavily influenced by psychoanalytic theory, but he soon became disillusioned with the limitations of traditional psychoanalysis. He believed that people had the power to change their own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors through rational thinking and self-reflection. This idea would become the foundation of his groundbreaking approach to therapy, known as rational emotive behavior therapy. At the heart of REBT is the concept of cognitive distortion, which refers to the ways in which our thoughts can become distorted or irrational. Ellis argued that these distortions can lead to a range of negative emotions and behaviors, from anxiety and depression to anger and addiction. By learning to recognize and challenge these distortions, individuals can develop more constructive ways of thinking and behaving. One of the key principles of REBT is the idea that people are not victims of their circumstances, but rather they have the power to choose how they respond to challenging situations. Ellis famously illustrated this concept with his ABC model, which suggests that our emotions and behaviors are not directly caused by external events, but rather by our own thoughts and beliefs about those events. Ellis's work had a profound impact on the field of psychology, and his ideas have been widely influential in the development of cognitive behavioral therapy. His approach has been applied to a range of areas, from mental health treatment to education and business. However, Ellis's work was not without controversy, and some critics have argued that REBT can be overly simplistic or dismissive of complex emotional issues. Despite these criticisms, Ellis remained committed to his approach, and he continued to write and lecture extensively throughout his career. He founded the Albert Ellis Institute in New York City, which remains a leading center for training and research in REBT. Ellis also wrote over 80 books and articles on psychology, philosophy, and sex, including his classic work, Reason and Emotion in Psychotherapy. Throughout his life, Ellis was known for his provocative and often unconventional views on sex and relationships. He was an advocate for sexual freedom and wrote extensively on the topic of human sexuality. His own personal life was marked by a series of romantic relationships and marriages, which often ended in divorce due to his intense focus on his work. By recognizing the power of our own thoughts and beliefs to shape our emotions and behaviors, we can develop greater self-awareness, resilience, and emotional intelligence. As Ellis himself once said, "The best years of your life are the ones in which you decide your problems are your own. You do not blame them on your mother, the ecology, or the president. You realize that you control your own destiny." If you enjoyed learning about Albert Ellis, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.